This will be your first opening night in NHL. What do you anticipate tomorrow night being like for you?
Yeah, it's going to be super exciting. I played games, but never a home opener with the new season. So it'll be exciting, and I know the building will be buzzing, and it'll be a lot of energy there. Fun to play.
What did it mean to you kind of do what you need to do in training camp and earn that spot and break camp with the Sharks?
What does it mean to me? Yeah. I think it's just a boost of confidence. I think that I was consistent throughout camp. I think that was one thing that the coaching staff wanted to see, is just every day show up and give your best. And I think that I really focused on trying to do that, and it worked.
He said, Coach Warsofsky said late in training camp that you're going to be one of the first guys over the bench to be the PK, and we've talked about this a lot, but to now earn that, to be one of the first guys there when you hadn't done it a year ago, what type of confidence does that give you in your abilities?
Yeah, it's definitely something that I didn't practice too much, but I credit the coaching staff in both the Barracuda and the Sharks last year on working with me, and I was trying to add new skills to my game. So last year was penalty killing, and obviously still working on that, still trying to get better at it. But it's nice to see that I've made some strides in that category.
Going to right now, it's you, Delhi, and Skinner. What do you kind of like about that chemistry as you kind of build as you get into the season?
Yeah. I think me and Delhi played together at Vegas. We killed a lot again at Vegas, and I know it's just a preseason game, but just to sort of get those reps together on 5-on-5 and shorthanded, it's important going into the season, especially against a really good team in Vegas.
When you look at this group, the roster, and how it's constructed, do you feel like there's going to be a little bit more in-game flexibility when one guy's going, they can move up a little bit more than in years past, or vice versa? If Warzone needs to tweak lines, there'll be a little bit more depth to this group?
I think there's definitely a lot of depth. I would say maybe that allows you to not have to tweak lines, or sort of the opposite, and just if one line's going, play them a little bit more, because there's 4 good lines here. So sort of see what happens.
In the last couple of Octobers for the San Jose Sharks haven't been great. What's been the message about getting off to a better start this season? I
would say the biggest thing is that you got to be competitive. We got to compete. Because if we don't compete, we're not going to win. And it's the NHL. It's the best league in the world. So we got to compete. We got to every single shift, every single second. We got to be working our ass off, and I think that that'll give us a chance.